Laddies and ladies, boys and girls, cabin boys, cabin girls, either or, children of all ages. It'd be 5 months to talk like a pirate day, but it'd be 0 days to pirate like a pirate day because it'd be showtime. Little over the top. Granted. My, that is a handsome looking pirate, don't you think? Probably has some vision problems. Could use some glasses. And we be off. I know I said I was likely to stream early, but I didn't feel like streaming earlier, so I played, didn't stream. I'm sorry if I've disappointed everyone in the entire universe, but I'm used to it. You should be too. Died 4 times. Every single time to a boar. Starting boars in this game, no goddamn joke. Sows, not a problem. The boars, much tougher. But I have made myself a weapon. I have upgraded it. Made a few new items of attire. I am, of course, dead sexy. Still need to make gloves. Taking it a bit. Sounds like it's about showtime. Now, it was towards sunset when I left. I'm not sure if the time is contiguous or not. It does seem like it is not. Let's see if we have a bunch of... We do have some copper, all right. We need to make a bunch more charcoal to make a bunch more copper. I used up all of my ingots. Who would have thought so? That was me closing the door accidentally. Sorry. That's not intentional. All right, I found this halberd, and I'm going to give it a spin. It looks like it's actually good for parrying, in that it has sort of 3 defensive parries in it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to investigate my entire starting island area. Now there's a second little starting island over there. I think we'll work our way around to it. That was 15 men on a dead man's chest. Find the pirate chest. I'm going to need a shovel to find the chest. Tools maybe over here. The workbench. Shovel, 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 shovel. Shovel, I need 10 chunks of wood. Fortunately, I have an axe and a plentiful supply of trees. Timber. Shimber me tivers. Timbers, me hearties. And other, you know, piratical stuff. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat some delicious dodo soup. I don't actually know if dodo soup is delicious or not, but I do know that we ate them into extinction, so I'm guessing they weren't bad tasting. I just checked when I was getting ready to start streaming, and apparently 40,000 people are watching on Twitch. First one I saw was Dat Mods, which makes sense, but he had like 1,200, something like that. Mods is a blast. If you've not watched Mods, Mods is one of the streamers I watch the most. Shroud, on the other hand, had 7,000. Which seems like a lot, because it's a lot. I believe we can make the shovel. We need to carry a shovel with us. I now have a shovel. To go with me halberd. Oh, it's only showing... That's weird. Okay. Oh, now, okay. You have to equip it before it'll show the 3 block icons. How many block icons does the saber get? I don't even know. Let's find out. 2. Is the other one going to fill up? It does, so it's 3 there as well. We're going to stick with the halberd for now. Oh, we definitely want to put away the rest of the wood. Wait, was that 2? It is. I believe we can make that missing piece of our armor. Survivor's gloves. We need 2 coarse fabrics. I didn't pick them up, did I? No. That was the last piece that I needed to upgrade all of my armor from the torn. I am for now dumping all my old stuff over here. Eventually I'll probably get the recycler equivalent. And, let's see, that's west. Sun is setting. Because the sun sets in the west. That's just science. Any dodos or boars I come upon, I will kill. Any crabs, I will kill. Or... he has that double attack he does. Oh. All right, meat, animal fat, and rough hides. He did land a hit on me. Jerk. I hate him so much. I think we regenerate over time, so I don't have to use one of my... yeah, we already got everything out of that. One of my... bandages. Crab meat. The little crabs, you kind of have to run up and take a swing at. Hey, Nod Knox. How you doing? The big crabs are actually pretty freaking dangerous. There's supposed to be something around here. We've got dead bodies. Let's go ahead and put the shovel in the 8 spot for now. Drinking rum for this one, yes, that would be the obvious choice. Okay, we've got it out, but I think we need to find a diggy spot. Perfect for digging up treasure, ground, or piling up ground. Crafted at a bench. Well, there's supposed to be something here. This is 15 men on a dead man chest. Find the pirate's chest. Find the pirate's camp and free the captives. No, that's not it. Find the pirate's chest is there. Show and journal. Among the records on shore, found pirate's skeleton. Note mentioned a buried chest of gold. Pirate was kind enough to leave a note where he'd hidden the chest. Just check the best spot. Notes. Blurry sketch of the island. Bloody weather. Blah, blah. The chest is buried, and that's what counts. These filthy bums meant to split the loot equally. They can go to hell. Once the rain lets up, I'll make it to Tortuga. Buy myself land. And gold can stay put for now. Gives me time to come up with a suitably tear-soaked tale. If only wind would die down, Howland's watching me alive. Not seeing anything particularly useful there. Well, we'll go back to this. I mean, it's supposed to be there. There's mention, I remember in the past, of a tree marked with a piece of cloth. Oh! We got cayenne peppers. Sleeping schedule's messed up due to staying so late. Welcome the wife home. She's been running late each night since Saturday. The boiler burst for the dairy, so lots to do. Oh, wow. It does not sound like the pastoral life is as easy as it is often described in the literature. Eggs? We got eggs. And we got a dodo. We now have a very pissed off dodo. Come on, it's just a few eggs. You can make more. Well, okay, now you can, because you're a former dodo. But the point still stands. You didn't have to attack me for that. I mean, come on. So we've got dead guys around. There was a tree. We have sows. Bacon is back on the menu, boys. That over there, where the little pick icon is on the map, is where we can find copper on this island, and we found a good amount. Finally came home in decent time tonight and promptly went to bed early, but I can't sleep, so at least 6 more hours watching me and doing chores with some whiskey backup. Well, I can't argue with your choice of companionship, except for the me part. That's probably not the best choice, but I'm glad you're here. I am looking for a tree with a red rag, and I'm not seeing it nowhere. All right, so we're going to let that go for now. And we're attempting to find our way around the island. To scout the island, to go into places where I've not been. I'm playing on the rather easier version where you can have where you can have the map marked for you with things that you want to get to, like that. I've cleared out. There's 2 goody things over there, and so on. Oh, we have another dodo. All right, we are going to use a Band-Aid, because Band-Aid is stuck on me. Got a scallop, which strangely enough you can't actually get scallops out of, but you can get pearls out of. Pearls can be used in recipes, but they can also be used as bullets for your pistols. See, Unreal Engine 5 loading lag every 10 seconds. I think it is Unreal. I haven't particularly noticed it, but on the other hand, I'm keeping an eye out for things that want to murder me. Oh, we have another dodo. Yeah, you're in Azure. The Azure dodos are bigger and meaner. Ooh, that only took a couple of hits. We got more eggs? We're going to get another unfriendly visitor who doesn't want me stealing all our eggs. Ah, beautiful sunset. Ooh, a crab shell. We haven't had one of those before, despite the fact we've killed like 8 or 10 crabs. Apparently, they don't all come with shells. Soft shell crabs. Delicious and extinct for a reason. Well, I don't actually know that they're delicious. I know that they were edible enough. We have another dodo. Coastal dodo, they're the lesser dodos. Egg and bird meat. Scallops. Scallops should come with meat instead of just a chance for a pearl. The larger crabs didn't used to come with meat. There are the little crabs that you've seen me kill a couple of that are dinky. Then there's these big, nasty, vicious, aggressive crabs that are actually no joke to fight against. And they didn't used to give crab meat. They used to give nothing but pain. I'm not sure they come out except at night. Miss T! Feel free to lurk. Talk. Get yourself a beverage. Make some food. Catch a nap. I'm not the boss of you. I'm barely the boss of me. Ooh, we have more dodo. We have dodo sign. Coastal dodo. I hit him once. All right, there we go. Meat and egg. Ark Pirate Evolved. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I've never actually played Ark. I imagine I would enjoy parts of it, but given the inherent, I'm going to go with scumosity of the guys who run it, I feel anti-tempted to do so. The opposite of tempted. Ah, one of the undead and 2 of the crabs. Oh, little crab. Missed him. This is the thorn fiddler. They're big crabs. Come on. I know you're coming. I know you're coming. I'm hungry. I'll eat some dodo soup. Barely the boss of me. When you reduce me to Ms. Lens. Sadly. Alright, well, we're relatively close to home. Not that close to home. So I'm going to head for home. I'll take a nap. I've got multiple things on me. I was not expecting him to have a pet thorn fiddler. They have ranged attacks! Didn't know that. Now I do. Multiple undead in the way of the undead that killed me. Eventually, getting your pirate ship, doing piratey stuff. How far it goes or how deep it goes beyond that, I don't know. You have to rescue your crew. It's a coastal dodo. An azure dodo. Damn it. All right, thorn fiddler over there. I'm going to take out my anger bite. Killing a dodo. It's not rational, but I got killed. Basically, the plot is you were captain of a ship. Blackbeard... One of Blackbeard's ship destroyed your ship. You washed ashore, surviving. And presumably the long-term objective is to rebuild, level up your character, your ship, maybe your crew. And presumably eventually defeat Blackbeard. All right. We can leave the shovel there for now. Put the bacon and eggs back there. Bacon and eggs, guys. And we've got rough hides. Not rough house, rough hides. There's the pearls. Let's see. So this is the build menu. New is a fast travel point. The disassembly table. I think we need to drop a fast travel point here to be able to travel. Oh, you must build at least 2 travel points to use them, so no need to hurry for that. The disassembly table, that's tempting to start destroying stuff. We also need the cutting table to improve the... nothing new there. To improve the cooking recipes that we can do.
Every case is unique.
So these are all the recipes we can make. Let's make a bit more dodo broth, as that's just my basic fallback. We want to have some food, because if you're not eating, you have a third less health. And actually, I believe at some point your health starts going down. The wind is rising just fine. All 4 directions are available. 8 if you choose to split the difference. Sadly, southwesterly is not available. Northwesterly, just, we can't manage that. All right, that's the cutting table, which has added more things. We can make a bunch of boiled crab or spicy skewered crab. Oh, a little spicy skewered crab. I'm not going to lie, that actually sounds pretty goddamn good. So I'm going to make a bunch of that. We'll dump 2 off in one of the chests, because apparently they stack to 10. Inconveniently. So this is the crafting and utilities. We get more over time. Storage and beds. Floors and walls. Roofs. Pillars and beams. Windows and doors. Stairs and fences. Decorations. Oop, we got the trophy crab. I need 2 crab meats. I just used all my crab meat. Damn it. All right, we'll have to kill a couple more crabs. It's a loss, but hey, you gotta do it. Farming. This is just the farming. There's actually farming in the game. And a couple of pre-built structures. My first time playthrough in the demo, I built the hut. This time I decided to build my own. It is the classic 3x3. Over here, we have the workbench and the sawhorse. Sawhorse adds recipes to the workbench. So those are all the goodies we can make. Over here, armor and clothing. I've made all the armor and clothing. Upgrades available? They are. Interesting. That increases. Upgrades weren't available in the demo, so I'm not sure how much they're worth it. I assume as you move into higher tiers of crafting and the older stuff gets deprecated, you can, if nothing else, you can burn it on upgrading your gear until you get better gear. We have the halberd. We found the halberd as loot, and that gives us the recipe to make them as well. Close the door here. We'll lock the doctor, the ship's doctor, outside. We don't trust him. And this is my revival point. I don't know if I can actually lay down for an extended period of time or not. It does look like that was extended period of time, all right. As it's getting now to sunrise. Okay, I don't know if I ever actually slept in the demo. I don't remember. But the sun is rising. I'm not sure what the light beam out there is. I do have my own little boat. All right, we have this island over there that I have not... This little sub-island, sort of a suburb of my island, that has at least one thing on it. One point of interest, one thing to do there. Quick check, make sure we've got our goodies. Pardon the phrasing on that. All right, well, we've got more of the undead. I need to get better at parrying. Parrying is a really important skill early on. But we also have bullets. We got a pearl, a silver spoon, and 2 undead essences. They're great on toast in the morning. Okay, these are the big crabs. They're actually tough. The thorn fiddlers. Now they've added, they give crab meat, which they didn't used to do. Undead essence. Oh, they are actually undead crabs. I'm not sure I knew that. Undead crab. Maybe they just are crabs that have been eating the undead, which doesn't make them any more appetizing, actually, if I'm going to eat their flesh, you know? Just a crab meat from him. He didn't have the undead essence. Oh, dodo. When you kill 20 dodos, you can make a trophy out of them. Did I get 1 crab meat? Is that all I got? 1? I did get 2 crab meat. I needed 2 crab meat if I'm going to make the crab trophy for my home. And I am. Yep. Undead boy. And a thorn fiddler. Frankly, I would be terrified if I saw a crab that big. You have to kind of get the learn the timing on the attacks of the critters. Once you do that, they're not that difficult. So, for instance, on those thorn fiddlers, they do have a 2-whack attack, but I think they have a 1-whack attack before they do the 2-whack attack. I'll swap out my. We got wood and nails from the wreckage. We can drop that. I'm going to run around the island first before I go to the question mark you can see on the mini-map, which is the point of interest. Well, let's get our halberd out. I played the game for 6 hours. Streamed it. Just before the Next Fest. It was on the Next Fest, but I wasn't planning on doing anything for Next Fest until basically Next Fest popped up. We got the little freaking crab. 2 crab meats. You see, you get more crab meat from the little tiny crabs than you do from the big undead crabs, which is probably for the best. And only 1 game in the Next Fest and this game before the Next Fest were good enough for me to use the wish list. But then I very, very seldom use the wish list on Steam. The other one was Aethys. And Aethys is my game of the year so far. And nothing else is close. Crab. Crab. Now, Aethys is theoretically a survival game, but I would say not really. It's more of an exploratory and narrative game that has survival mechanics. And survival and crafting mechanics, which are not, anything unusual. But that's not the primary part of the game. We have Dodo Sign. Actually, you have Dodo Sign already because you're watching me. All right, there are 2 items here in this abandoned camp. That's what the 0 of 2 means. One of them's obvious. The decrepit chest. There's something there that popped up. I was mousing over it. Oop, there it is, right there. Oh, log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. I am hungry. Let's go ahead and eat bacon and eggs. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be right next to... we've got multiple dodos. Welcome to Dodo City. Oh, one of them's pissed off at me. 2 of them are pissed off at me. 3 of them. 1, 2. That's what I mean about learning the attack patterns. Coconut. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Beautiful sunrise. Right, that's clay, which is used for crafting. And a boar. Ooh, he's a big one. He's got... They open with 2. Now he's bad news. Because he's got a star next to him, which means he's basically a tough mob. And I'm not sure I can beat him. There's the double. Got it. Finish him. Well, at least he had 2 rough hides on him most of the time. The regular ones. Oh, not enough space. What do we not want to carry? How about a coconut? I can drop a coconut. Still not getting the meat. I can drop 5 plant fibers. Did we get everything? We didn't get the animal fat. I can live without that. Did we get the... yeah, we got that. What else can we get rid of? I need to get... Pardon the phrasing. I need to get a bigger bag. Papa needs a brand new bag. James Brown reference. All right, what am I missing here? I don't remember what I'm missing, but there was something I was missing. Might have been... that I had to destroy this. If this is destructible, it is. Aha! I aha'd. Just wanted to make sure I was clear on that. We get the shovel out. Gotta be here somewhere because there's the red rag. That marks the treasure spot. How? Why can I not get it to work? I don't remember what the magic was for getting it to work. My memory, which as we all know is almost completely worthless, is that inventory is full. New discoveries. What new discoveries do we have? That's the crab. Nice, very nice. Anything else? No. Inventory is full. I know. What do I want to get rid of? I don't want to get rid of anything, actually. I don't know the use of the boar tusk. I'm trying. The inventory is no longer full. It is full again. Inventory management in this game is a pain in the ass. Oh, wow. Let's get all of the freaking and drop them over here where they will do no harm. All right, there is maybe I haven't found the quest to find new notes to read in curios. Came across a smuggler's cache, found a pinch of gunpowder, a bottle of rum. Rumor has it Tortuga is run by Henry. Everyone is matched. The true captain is hiding in the hold after that. I walked out in the rain in a cache. I'll bury the excess gear nearby near the tree marked with a red rag. Okay, that's what we were looking for. And now will it, like, find the spot for us? It's marked by the red rag. This is a shovel. Why won't it let me shovel? We don't know. We don't want the stinking plant fiber, okay? Oh. Didn't notice. You've got a pop-up menu at the top. I am looking for booty, Lone Star Wolf. I am. It's kind of embarrassing. So there's a menu above the hotbar that allows me to raise, flatten, or earth, or dig. We be looking for buried treasure, mateys. Oh, we got it. I didn't even notice the sparkly. Okay, so first thing we do is we get rid of this crap. We're probably going to have to drop something else too. We'll get ahead of it. We'll drop the animal fat. And of course, there's three things. The healing potion hopefully will stack. Do you not stack? That's a minor healing potion. All right, everything's... We got everything. Okay, so we did get everything out of here that we wanted to. We now go back to the halberd. And move the bacon and eggs back into their treasured final hotbar spot. All right, we are going to head back to home. And then we're going to head over there. Home, where my thoughts are leading. I go swimming in the ocean. Swimming is cool. Swimming in the pool. I go fishing. Swimming. Now, why did I say fishing? God, my brain, guys. It's degrading in front of you as you, well, listen. I was going to say watch, but, I mean, seriously. Imagine most of you who are here, and there aren't many, are listening rather than, like, attentively watching. Maybe looking over up every once in a while. Crab meat, yummy, yummy crab meat. Where'd the other crab go? Oh, there he is. You know, found a buried treasure. We'll break out the rum as we finished the current whiskey. Sadly, no cola, so neat rum it is. Well, if it's good rum, that can be extremely tasty. I have no issues with enjoying a good rum neat. Maybe, as one would often with a fine scotch, maybe a single ice cube. What do we got left? We have the silver spoon. We've got more crab meat. Great healing potion and the healing potion. We'll move the great healing potion away for now, and the regular healing potion away. Homeward journey we'll keep with us, I think, although we're really, really short on space. Don't suppose I've gotten a recipe for like a backpack or something. That would be nice. What's up, Doc? Yeah, I said that. Sorry. Spicy breaded kebab. Where's the bread? That's an egg, meat, and peppers. Spicy, yeah. It doesn't have anything for breading. We're using sand. Probably don't want to give any of these guys an idea. All right. We will take all of that. We will dump. What can we make? Looks like we can make 25. We're making 25 more copper ingots. Oh, we got something new. Hold on. What was it? Adventure. Adventure! Library, Traveler's Notes. That's the sketch. That's the Traveler's Notes. Got it now. We used the Traveler's Notes to get the thingy from the thing. You can quote me on that. All right. Next up. We have got another little dungeon-y place. And some of them actually have little mini dungeons under them. That. We still don't know what the hell that is. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Find the pirate chest. I thought that was going to be the thing we just found, but evidently, nope. You don't want to run all out too much because of the stamina cost of things like parrying. Now, I'm still at level 1. I don't think I get to level 2 until maybe I leave the island. There is basically a specialization points you'll get as you level up. All right, here we are. Now, entertain us. Dodos. Azure and coastal. Come on, come get some. One. Oh, I didn't know they had a sort of a spinning kick attack. Malteco 15-year Panamanian rum, non-solada, called Mayan Reserve. It's very sweet, with a spicy habanero-ish finish. Sadly, only tasted that way the first day it was open. Now the sweetness. Really, that's interesting. I guess maybe the... wow, the word was there for a moment, and it just scampered off. Has dissipated into a slight bitterness. Oh, that's this place. A word for something that that will evaporate is what I'm searching for, and my brain is not coming up with at all. Volatile. So the volatile aromatics have evaporated. That's what I was looking for. Lots of eggs. I'm fine with lots of eggs. God! Oh, two of them! What do you got to say about that now? Oh, picked the wrong thing. There we go. Oxidation? Yeah, that could do it too. The one I was searching for was the volatiles, in essence, evaporating. This we need. Our first run into the dungeon. This is a bad place if memory serves. I'm going to want to be able to drop... How are we doing on space? Not great again. I want to have enough wood that I can drop a torch down there. Don't need the plant fiber. Thanks. Need the wood. The freaking wood, okay? Alright, we've got a lot of wood. Got 10 wood. Probably don't need that much wood, but it all takes up one space. Anyways, you paid nearly $100 for it, so you're a bit miffed and perturbed about it losing the need appeal. Yeah, I can certainly understand that. Alright, so down here is the second of the two things in this place. And if memory serves, it's got like 3 undead in it. That's 2 dead. Got an ancient container with some healing herbs, or healing herbs if you prefer. More healing herbs. Ding 2, yes! My might is unmatched, unrivaled, and unbelievable. It's a bit of a stretch, really. All right, well, we have cleared out this one. All right, those are Blackbeard boats, gunboat and raider. They're still looking around for me and my friends, evidently. Any of the rest of us, they're attempting to take over the entirety of the Caribbean, or Caribbean. Your mileage may vary. Potato, tomato. All right, I think that just leaves one thing for us to solve on this island before we can reasonably consider moving on to another island. This is the starter island. I believe this is all completely designed. But to some degree, at least, the other islands are not. To some degree, they are procedural, I assume procedural with certain givens. How about we go with the shovel, and now that we figured out what we have to do, there's supposed to be something buried around here. Like that might be it. I'm just guessing. Sadly, we're going to have to drop some stuff. We'll drop the wood, because we don't need that anymore. Probably, we don't need the charcoal anymore. An old chest. The chest is battered, but still locked. That means more valuables are probably still inside. Open the chest. Open the chest! The moment your palm touches the old wood, you hear a familiar rasp behind you, and the air fills with the stink of rotten fish and shellfish. Okay, guess who decided they wanted to get up? Oh, hell no, as the saying would go. That didn't happen in the beta. I just want to be clear on that. Well, luckily for you, the rum has evolved. The bitterness is gone, so now it's just drinkable habanero, so that makes you happy. By the way, Blackbeard, an undead on a ghost ship or a human on a normal ship. The rumor has it that he has made a deal with the devil, so your mileage may vary. There are definitely undead, because I just got attacked by 4 of them. Are they going to pop out again? Can I not bust up the skeletons? All right, if I can get them one at a time, I'll take my chances. Probably not going to happen, so... The stun locking is a very, very real thing in this game. You've got to be very, very defensive, and I have to get back into that mindset. That the most important thing isn't doing damage, it's keeping them from doing damage. Well, we have a boar. Isn't that nice? He always opens with a double attack unless you interrupt, and then follows with one big one. Sweet potatoes. I myself have been called sweet potato in the past. That's actually not true at all. Alright, he's pissed at me. You can see the little yellow golden arc that shows that something is angry or upset at you. I assume he's coming back because he's looking at me. Now he's running away again. God damn it. Let me move a couple steps away so that I can drop this stupid stuff. Do without the meat. I can fucking do without the fiber. Is the only thing left the fiber? It is. There we go. I'm going to return home, empty out all this stuff into my inventory or into my storage, and then come back and try and get the loot that is in the hands, the theoretically decaying hands of 4 dead guys. 4 seems a bit much to me, I'm not going to lie. Also, 4 with ranged attack skills seems rather a lot to me. There's a couple of Blackbeard ships. Alright. Got a silver button. Drop that off for now. We can leave the shovel for now, I think. And I think we're going to want to swap to the sword. Does a lot less damage. But it allows me to use the pistol at the same time. This is going to be a difficult fight. It does remind me. Progression. Vitality. Increases health. Endurance increases stamina. We have 4 points. 2 in endurance and 2 in vit. More life. I want more life. And more stamina. We're going to try it again, guys. Why can't I, shatter their bones before they get up? All right, how far are they going to follow me? Not far. Seems like. Did they go back to being skeletons? They do. Thing is, I don't have... I would like to get away just so I can actually see the battlefield, so to speak. I did have talent points as well. I thought so. I did a quick look and didn't see them. I will look again. Talents. I have no talent points, it tells me. So whatever is required for those, I have not gotten one of those yet. All right, come at me in small, slow numbers. Come on, one at a time. And don't be throwing any shit. That's just fucking rude. That throwing shit is gonna stop, dude. I'm gonna need better gear, so I'm gonna go. Have to go and pick up my dead body. Quite ignominious. Get my stuff back. And come back another time. I need to have better gear. So to take on 4 of them at once, I just don't have the weaponry, the stamina, anything. Said 4 stat points and 2 talent points. Maybe I didn't save it? That's possible. No, I put in those. Level 2 does say, oh, reward for the next level is 4 stat points and 2 talent points. So I don't think you can get them at 0 at level 2. So I think that's what you saw. No, and I thought so too at first, but I didn't see any. So I went, oh, okay. Might have been spent points. Okay, so we have cleared off the initial island except for the chest of 4,000 rezzing dead guys with ranged attacks. I mean, that's just dumb. That is overkill. Oh, that's not even overkill. That's overkill. That's double secret probation overkill. What? Why you no let me put it up? Oh. How about like that? Right over my head as I sleep. I am the king of the crab killers. And don't you forget it. I mean, unless you want to forget it, which, sure, I can't blame you. Knock yourself out. Farming, I don't think we've gotten anything new in here. The most important ones would be in the crafting and utilities. Got it. Yep. But we should have a bunch of ingots waiting for us. We do, 25. See, I think I'm being a little bit, I don't want to say, punished is entirely the wrong word, a little bit self-misleading in... We don't have any charcoal? Is that around? I'll put that in there. In that I'm expecting things that were in the demo that aren't in the release version, so... So the only thing we have left to examine is the 15 men on a dead man's chest, which in fact is 4 men, and it's still way too many. We are getting towards darkness. I'm going to go ahead and have a quick lay down. Keep the dodos out. And yes, that includes the doctor. He doesn't like it when I say that. All right, so we can see out the window. Night. Full night, I'm assuming. I guess I'm fully rested and it stopped. I guess that's how it works. You can't just lollygag in bed all night long. That's a shame. All right, I guess we're going to go to another island. I can see one in the distance. I don't know what the glowy white lines are up that go into the sky. Fishing, maybe? That's a Blackbeard gunboat. We want nothing to do with them, obviously, because, obviously, 2 Blackbeard gunboats would send me to the bottom of the ocean in a great big hurry. Oh, that is wreckage. Sea wreckage. Okay. That's new. That was not in the demo. I don't remember, anyway. Boat is big enough to take them on? Sure. If you think I'm insane, which maybe, I mean, you could make the case, certainly. No, 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 no. What is that crap? E changes. No! The hell was that? I got wood. Don't say it. Just don't. Be the best person you can be, and don't say it. I have all the advantages. They can't hit your boat since it's so small. That's an interesting point of view. I'm not sure it's entirely defensible in that I have no guns, which I think is unlikely to work out to my benefit. But I am very dangerously testing my luck here. Lost goods. Oh, steel nails. 3 piastres. Time to go. Oh, not like that. He's shooting at me. I'm in deep, deep, dark trouble. Well, we're about to test your theory that me being small would mean that they couldn't shoot me. Oh, do we have both of them shooting at me now? We do. We have both of them shooting at me. My odds here aren't great. Thank you guys for shooting into the waves. I do appreciate it. It's very thoughtful of you. I would appreciate your continued... Oh my God, they're way faster than me. It's possible I made a mistake. Just a tiny little mistake. Come on, guys. You don't want to do this. Have I spotted an island yet? I don't think I have. The island I was sailing for has not showed up yet. Oh, here it comes. I believe I've headed to the wrong direction, as I think, having scrolled the map out further. I'm going to go out on a limb and say my odds here are not good. So now you guys can see what the combat looks like, so that's something for you. If you were interested, now you know what it looks like. It looks bad for on me. I did very quickly glance at the map and see that there were markers on the map to the northeast of my starting island, and I, of course, have headed southeast, so we were not going a direction that was, oh, that's not good. That was helpful. I don't suppose you guys would consider giving up. If you surrender now, I promise I will follow the Geneva Conventions. But if you make me fight, guys, I just may not have any option other than to execute you all as war criminals for shooting in an unarmed boat. Which is kind of funny when you think about some of the things that have been happening in the real world. They'll eventually run out of ammo, then I can board them. Good idea. Good call. Especially if they start shooting themselves as well. That'll help. What I'm doing actually is being very, very tactical about it. I am scouting their weaponry. It appears that they have 4 cannon on each side. I'm not sure. Maybe they can't hit me. Maybe I'm just being a big old scaredy cat. I guarantee Blackbird's not going to be happy at the amount of ammo they're using. I mean, you know, iron cannonballs are not expensive. But the gunpowder, that may be a little bit more difficult to acquire in the appropriate amounts. I will note also that I believe that the icon to the left of their level is actually Blackbeard's, his avatar, if you will, his icon, which I believe was like a man implying that he would put your head into the pot. They're okay. They're about to turn again and shoot. Missed. Missed. It's possible, I would say likely, given the number of shots they've fired that have not hit, that they cannot hit me. Of course, they may sink me by just splashing enough water into my boat. Oh, it's one of the undead. Yeah, let me get off my boat and get murdered by the undead. That's much better. Fiddler crab. Really big, enormous fiddler crab. They're shooting at my boat, I assume, no longer at me. Honey, I'm home. Oh, it's one of the drowned. And his little friend. All right, fiddler crab down. Drowned down. All right. Have they given up the chase? They're still floating around out there. They're not shooting my house. That's something. Not a lot, but it is something. You can now take a moment. See, these are the things I presume I need to go to. And I went in, you know, about 120 degrees off course for that. So that's pretty standard operating procedure for me. Three piastres. And a box of nails, I think. Steel nails, huh? So we have a silver button and 3 piastres. So my first sea trip was exciting. Perhaps not optimal. But then, you know, they can't all be princess cruises. I'm going to take a moment and refill my coffee cup. My assumption is that Blackbeard's men will take this time to storm the beach, kill the doctor, murder me, set fire to everything I own, and then murder me a second time just to make sure. I'm back. Perhaps another quick nap would be a good idea. Good idea. All right. We'll see if we get... All right, and the sun's up, or is upping. Uppies! And they've left. Now we can just summon our boat to here. We needn't go over there to get it. Oh, we made new discoveries as well. Ah, schematic for combat repair kit. Everything needed to patch up a ship and keep fighting. Okay, well, we're not there yet. Thanks, though, guys. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I hit the right button that time. I'm sailing away. And I'm done. Singing at you. I like to think that we're friends. And none of my friends want me singing at them, so. Let's try the island with all of the nice markers on it. I believe that is where all of the kidnapped crew from my ship are waiting. Okay, not waiting, they're being held captive. And I'm going to rescue them. Ah, it's a beautiful morning. Well, let's head towards the salvage. There's a little salvage and a big salvage, I'm guessing. Now, that wasn't in the demo. These weren't in the demo. Them. Okay, the brighter one, bluer one seems to be closer. That's unexpected. And yes, that was me busting out singing Styx, for those of you who are ancient, primordial beings such as myself. That's got a bunch of gulls or something over. That's a little scary, actually. What do we have? Wreckage. Lost goods. We got steel nails, piaster, and wood. Steel nails, obviously good. We'll hit this one too, and then we'll turn back to basically due north towards the island we're trying to get to. Thank you. How hard is it to get a bigger boat? You'll have to find a wrecked one, and then you'll have to get the materials to basically fix it, and you need to free your crew. To get the bigger boat. To get and man the bigger boat, I should say. That's just got wood. I had gotten to the point in the demo where I had the bigger boat, but I had like only 5, I think, of the 9 crew you need. Now, my friend and mod, Vorpine, who was also playing today, he'd only played for a very short time in the demo and decided he was interested. He already had his ship and got into a brawl. I'm not sure. He didn't have any guns yet, so he hadn't gotten into the brawl. He ran. I have still not played the new Diablo 2. There have been too many games. Marvel Heroes came back from the dead, and I checked last night. I ran the numbers. It's been out for a little over 3 weeks, and I'm averaging 6 2/3 hours a day playing it. So that's most of my game time right now. Now this has come out. Yeah, I think he means the new Diablo 2 expansion with the Warlock, basically the free expansion. Because I don't have D2 Reforged, I think I have a copy of D2 over here somewhere in a box on CD-ROM. I'm not sure if it's free, actually. My impression was yes, but I'm not positive. Now that you mention it. The D4, the new Paladin, yeah, well, it's the pattern for them, and I don't mean this as a negative, is when they release a new class, it's overpowered. So that doesn't surprise me at all. I consider that to be understandable. We will go ahead and we'll bring back out the halberd. All right, we'll zoom in a bit. We've got some kind of undiscovered place a little bit to the north and west. I mean, I know when the D4 they brought out the, was it Primalist? Whatever it was, the first expansion class. It was hugely, comically overpowered. And that's not unusual. A lot of games do that. When they have a new expansion, new material, they want the cool stuff to be available and fun. I mean, supposedly the D2 Warlock was the same way. So this, I think, is another copper mine? No, it's not. Is this like a dungeon? Jungle Cave. Unique chests. I don't think, since I can't take on those 4 undead guys, I'm not sure I'm all that interested right now in a jungle cave. Because that just sounds deadly AF. All right, we've got humming plants. And dodos. These are misty orchids. And here comes the azure drake. We have another coastal dodo. Still focusing on Warcraft with your old guild friends while you switch to D4. World of Warcraft or Warcraft? Pearl. Not sure we really wanted the pearls out of that, frankly. It's a shipwreck. Well, we could get more nails out of it. And wood. We don't need the wood. Am I carrying wood? I'm carrying wood. We don't need to carry wood. We don't need to carry plant fiber. I'm carrying a lot of wood. Online midnight. Supposed to be good. Everything I've heard was good. Seems like they've got their mojo back. Which, as a guy with better than 6,000 hours in the game, I consider that good news. Crab meat. One of my standard approaches, sadly, to content is to do the old left-hand rule, more or less. There's another island over there, isn't it? I think so, yeah. Looks like. And there's one of the ruin, or I should say the salvageable ship that you can convert into a new ship for you and your crew. Asmongold got banned from Twitch playing Warcraft. Well, he'd gotten, I think, probably enough money that he had fuck you money, and I think stopped censoring himself and ended up, you know, it was only a matter of time before he said something that was going to piss somebody off sufficiently with cause that he was going to get in trouble. I don't know how much money he brings in for them anymore. I mean, I know he used to be a cash cow for them. You know, so he may have gotten tired of... I know a lot of times that basically the whole thing was just too much for him, which, understandable. The attention, the scrutiny to everything he says and does, the inevitable people just being jerks. So I can't find it particularly surprising, and you know, if he's not bringing in the money he used to, there's no reason for Twitch to put up with anything he does that's a ding against them. And personally, Asmongold the character I found obnoxious, but Zach the guy, I've watched a few of his non-WoW content things where he is discussing things like, you know, the state of WoW and other games and stuff, and he seems to be a pretty insightful you know, guy when he is not doing the Asmongold shtick. Yeah, you want fun, normal content. Completely understandable. We got a lot of thorn fiddlers around here. Not a fan of theirs. I'm probably not... they're probably not fans of me either. But that is one of the wrecked ships that we can fix eventually. Okay, so we have the wrecked ship. We have a cave. Discovery, new schematics, clay pot, alchemical base, homeward journey, minor healing potion, elixir of cruelty, alchemy table, and stove and pot. New things I can make. He likes the policies of the Red Hat Brigade. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I haven't really been paying any attention. Well, we have done an entire circuit of this place. And while it's possible there's something there, the only thing we really found was the jungle cave. But we did get new recipes. I did not bring the bell because I'm stupid. Yeah, and I didn't find a bell here. Alright, so that was my first mistake. But it won't be my last. I can assure you of that. Mistakes, I have in plenty. Let's see, we want to go about that direction. That'll do. Woohoo! Catching air! Although maybe that's not a good idea in a boat. That also takes on other human beings in general. Would not. under any circumstance add to his viewership, no matter the gaming subject. You're half a euro on that subject. Yeah. I imagine his entire... that any misanthropic tendencies he had before would simply have been empowered by the viewer base and his own behaviors. You know, he was just some geek, kind of like me, playing a game, and then he got hundreds of thousands of people paying attention to him, and there's so many ways that can go wrong. And as a, I'm not attempting to be cruel, but as a, at best, average-looking guy with an average wit and good playing skills, geeky, not extremely good with people in the first place, there's going to be a lot of factors that can lead to antisocial behaviors. But he is an adult and has to make his own decisions and bear the responsibilities of the things he does and says, just like most of the rest of us who aren't in politics. That's why I would turn comments off. Yeah, I normally on most Twitch channels, I have chat moved to the side so I can't see it. Any of the big streamers, I don't want to see the chat. Now, the smaller streamers or streamers where I know the streamer and the streamer knows me, like the Guild Wars 2 streamers, I'll keep their chat up and I will engage in chat. But on the larger streams, almost never. I'll occasionally throw a comment in on Datmods or Muckluck. Those are probably the biggest streamers I'll actually actively chat into. And even not that active, very occasional. Well, there's the freaking boats again. Okay, they're way out there. All right. I even got a shout out from Mods once. He said he was going to give a sub to the oldest person who was watching. And I said I was, I don't know, at the time, like 63, I think. 62, maybe. And people start going, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And I said, check my stream. Mods did. He threw me the sub and threw me a shout out. Very kind of him. A whole bunch of people in the chat were going, City of Heroes. Fucking awesome and stuff like that. So that was cool. But generally speaking, if it's a small streamer, I'll chat. The bigger streamers, I don't. And I definitely don't want to see anything that chat has in the bigger streams. Because 98% of that is going to be stuff, at best, that I don't care about at all. And probably a lot of it's going to be stuff that's going to piss me off. So, yeah, I'll pass. What else we have? Hey, I had a crab shell previously. Where the hell did my crab shell go? Do we have a full stack of eggs? Is that what's happened? It is. We have a full stack of eggs. Plus one.
Improvement is never linear.
Thank you for that. He says improvement is never linear. Really helpful, don't you think? How are we doing? All right, we got 8 of each. That's fine for the food. We need to get the bell. Where's the bell? The bell. Used to build fast travel points. Now, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to suffer if this isn't actually correct. Once you have a bell up, you can move between bell and your base. But I'm not positive, so I think I probably better build a bell here and make another fast travel bell while I'm at it. Where does that get made? Here? No. No. Oh. Probably here. Crafting and utilities. The bell. Travel point. Allows you to move quickly between the points. Only 10 fast travel points can be placed in the world. You have to have 2. Which means I need another bell. Bell and 20 wood. To connect up on the other island. Because I don't think I have a recipe. Or the bells. Did we get new stuff? I thought we did, yeah. Alchemy, stove and pot, and alchemy table. We're going to need 1 copper pot and 2 clay pots. One copper pot, 2 clay pots. 2 clay pots, and a copper pot. I'm hungry again. Let's... Dodo broth. First game was Age of Empires before you got into MMOs. I've been at this for 45 plus years. Board games, specifically board war games, got me into it. I wanted to be able to play Computer Bismarck from Strategic Simulations Incorporated. Those guys came up with the Gold Box D&D games later. So I needed an Apple II Plus to play it. And Red Alert, did not play either of those. I was never big on RTS games. But I'm sure as hell familiar with them. I prefer a slower pace. And generally speaking, RTS games require both thought and a lot of fast actions per minute to be any good. The alchemy table, I have enough. I have enough to make both of them. Well, let's just go ahead. We'll make the other one first. We'll make the stove and pot first. And then the alchemy table. It requires a roof. Okay, so. Simple enough. We go to the build menu, destroy and destroy, and we take them inside. There isn't a move function as best we can discover. You just remake them. I think it'll fit. It's unstable. Aren't we all? There we go. The alchemy table is mine. We have built it. You make clay bottles now, and then potions. Remember Doom Classic? Yep. Yeah, the free version. I think a lot of computer stores sold the free version for like 99 cents just because they didn't want to give things away. And I think I paid 99 cents for one of the free versions of Doom. Is there anything else new that we got? All right, we got the 2 cooking. We got the armor and clothes. Got those 2. And we got those 2. We haven't made the disassembly table yet. Not sure if we're going to need that, but probably at some point. Storage. How many nails do we have now? Do we have enough that I want to blow some on making a larger storage thing? I'm unenthused at that prospect. Windows and doors. Nothing new there. I should be getting close. I need 4 more dodos to get the dodo head. And 20 more boars to get the boar head. Right, nothing new there. Nothing new there. And nothing new there. All right. Was there a bell? Can I make the bell over here? I can make the bell. What do I need? I need 3 rope. Guess what I can make? 3 rope. Guess what I can make? Fast travel bell. Guess what I can build? Fast travel bell. We now have a fast travel bell. We will be able to fast travel back here when we want. Thanks for the stream. Good night. You must log for now. Good night, Nod Knox. Don't suppose you got any of that rum left over. Arr, matey. Sleep well. And dream of large women. It's a line from a movie, guys. All right, so we've got boats, and we got more island space over here. So what I can do then is like drop the next transfer or fast travel point there, I think. And that's what I'm going to do. Do we have enough? I'm going to need 20 wood to carry with me to be able to build it when I get there. Well, I mean, I can get it when I'm there, but I'm going to need 20. So now I've got they're the freaking jerks again. That was me. I don't know if that personally they're jerks. I only know that they fired like a 250 rounds of solid shot at me. For those who may not be knowledgeable on the subject, not all cannonballs are solid round cannonballs in the era. They also had 2 other sort of primary types. They had grape shot, which is basically filling your cannon with a whole bunch of musket balls to make the crew go, ouch. And the other was chain shot, which was normally 2 smaller cannonballs with a chain in between them. So you'd shoot the chain shot out and they'd go schnicked, and they'd have the chain between them, and this could be used to chop down the masts. Because once a ship was demasted, it essentially couldn't maneuver anymore. Got something odd? You clicked the tracking bar and moved the stream 20-some minutes back without realizing. Yeah, they did add the live function if you pause accidentally. So if you're not aware of it, you can pause your stream, a stream you're watching, and come back in 10 minutes and hit play, and it will continue where it was. There's a small button on the lower right near the time track that allows you to hop to live time. They've got boats all over the place. Why are they the way they are? I don't think they've spotted me yet. I'd rather they didn't spot me. They appear to be heading away. Is that correct? Yes, they're heading away. Did you have Len stream Deja Vu? I could have sworn Len said the same story like 20 minutes ago. I mean, I know he repeats himself a lot, like all the time. But this is weird even for him. All right, they're sailing away. Also, good evening, Fat Buddy. If I haven't said that. I mean, we probably had a long discussion. My brain just retains nothing. It's funny, I can detail occurrences from 50 years ago. Don't ask me what I said 3 minutes ago. All right, I think we want to drop our bell there. I don't know, maybe dropping the bell by the ship we need to repair is the smarter idea. All right, I talked me into it. I am a smooth-talking devil, after all. I claim this land in the name of King Lens. Yeah, I'm king. You can tell I haven't got shit all over me. We need a grand total of 20 wood. Can't remember passwords, even your own. It's from working at Best Buy. I have a big 3 pieces of paper, both sides covered with passwords. Anyone ever breaks into my house, and they can read my writing. Actually, yeah, it's pretty much encrypted, given the fact that it's my goddamn writing. And half the time, I can't read my writing. How about we build a coastline distance requirement on that? Okay, I wasn't close enough. There we are. We now have 2 bells. You have a notebook since the days of BBSs? All right. These crabs and a dead guy are in my future boat. I'm going to go ahead and eat some bacon and eggs because it's the breakfast of champions. And I actually would say a fair number of champions eat bacon and eggs before, they become champions. At least once. Come on, you want some? You want some of me? Yeah, you want some of me? Come on. Come on. I didn't want all of you. That's really not fair. And the dead guy. Run, 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 run. Oh no, that's just freaking nasty. Oh, okay, swollen drown. We now know what they do. They gross us out. And I'm still taking damage? No, I'm no longer taking damage. That was not safe for work. Oh, and I'm poisoned myself again. That's perfect. They barf. I don't remember them barfing. I mean, they probably barfed. I just blotted it out of my memory, as any sane person would. Two-handed sword and a silver ingot. Okay, well, we have a silver two-handed sword now, so clearly we have to try out the two-handed sword. Got one or two more of the dead, soon-to-be dead fiddler crabs. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Like that better than the halberd, gotta say. Feels a lot snappier than the halberd. Old shipwreckage. Dr. Galen isn't much of a shipwright if he sent you here. This wreck isn't sailing anywhere. Okay, so this one is not one of the repairable ones. That's fine. We've got a lot of other places we can we'll be able to look on these other islands here. Not sure if there's any point in what I'm doing here, but I'm hoping to at least get nails. I pretty much got nothing. I got nothing. Couple of silver ingots, though. Arr. All right, we got everything out of that. Yeah, I think we've managed to... Oh, we've got a couple more boxes to destroy in fits of pique. How dare you not have loot? I feel better. How about you? All right, out with the two-handed sword. We've got more of the sort of glowy, chiming, I think, plants. Yep. Misty orchids. A savage boar. Ugh. Okay, okay, I had forgotten about them. They are way worse than the regular boars. Way worse. Holy. Is he still following? He is. He is pissed off at me. He hit really hard. You may notice that he peeled off about half of my health. I cannot say I enjoyed the experience. even a little. Let's see what we can see on this next island over. When you finally do get a crew on your boat, you can choose what shanties they'll sing. Now, who doesn't like that? Pirate. We have pirates over there. And I think crewmen, at least 3 pirates. That's problematic. Two pirates I would give a go to right now. Pirates indeed. I like my pie, so I'm hoping that they're rats that also enjoy pie as opposed to rats that are made into pie. God, 3 more of those thorn fiddler jerks. Another one. We have dodo sign. Coastal. Dodo meat, so tasty sweet. That's rescuing the crew and shipwreck. That's what I saw when I got here. I'm going to work my way fully around on this island. And then we'll hop back in we should be able to bell our way home. We'll hop back on the boat, cross to the island where we put the second bell up, and we'll should be able to bell our way home from there. Oh, I ran so hard, I got tired. I'm tired. Pooped. Right, so, oh, we already got that. Right, we've got both of those taken care of. I didn't check that shipwreck to see if that's one that's big enough or fixed enough. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll sail up to that boat, we'll check, and we'll find out that it's not in good enough shape, because I'm pretty sure it's not. And then we'll turn around, come back, and use the bell to get home, because the sun is setting on our day of adventure here in the Caribbean. Yo-ho, yo-ho, pirate's life for me and all that. We need to examine it. I'm fairly certain it's going to say, ha ha ha, no. Just in case any respawns have respawned. Holes rotten, planks are only good for kindling. This one's beyond saving. Alright, so that is 2 wrecks that are totally wrecked. Wrecked him, damn near killed him. Ha! Ha! Sorry, that's like a punchline to one of the oldest jokes in history. And then I'm one of the oldest jokes in history. Oh! Blackbeard gunboats again. Three of them? A Blackbeard hauler. Ah, obviously you'd most likely want to get the hauler if you were attacking the ships. For loot. Gunboat, and hauler. Looks like you'd need to get all 3. I'm going to fast travel. Oh. We put it away, put it away, put it away now. 1, 2, 3. We got 2 out of that. That provisions for transport can be sold to the people of Tortuga. Medicine, packed for shipment, sold. So those are goods that I would sell at Tortuga as part of my piraticalness. Storage. I'm going to go ahead and bust out the bucks and build a wooden chest. Use some of my nails. My hard-fought, hard-gathered nails. For something a little more piratically, you know? We'll drop off the halberd there. Pearls, the silver. Really, we don't have any space left for the dodo eggs? Oh, we're at 50, that's one. I don't think we need that much plant fiber just sitting around because I'm going to make myself some bandages, so that will be useful for that. Oh, it's raining all over the world tonight. No, it's not raining. I take it back. That's just... We've got a really smoky, sparky fire going on. I was going to make more bandages because I want to have more bandages. I'm currently equipping 3. I would like 7 more bandages, please. I need... Take those. We'll make 7 bandages. We now have 10 bandages, which is nice. Holy shit, a sailor backpack. I need a torn sailcloth bag. Okay, we need a rope and 2 coarse fabric. A rope, 2 coarse fabric. That will give us a torn sailcloth bag, which adds like 2 slots or something like that. And then the sailor backpack, I think, makes it like 4. We're out of food. We'll finish our day off with a little bit more dodo soup. Soup made from dodos, consumed by dodos. Another cure, we have plans and recipes. We want to learn those. swords. What did we just learn? Did we learn anything new here? No. Did we learn anything new here? No. Anything new here? No, we did get the two-handed swords. We can now make those. Nothing new there. Did we get anything new here? Nothing new in storage and beds. Nothing new in crafting and utilities. Floors and walls, no. Roofs, no. Doors and beams, windows and doors, and fences, decoration. We got a bunch of decorations. Banners. Farming. And yeah, so we got banners is what we got. I think its name is Bruce. It's a hulk of a joke. Yeah. It is now raining, so maybe that's why my bonfire was putting on sparky, smoky stuffs. Yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me. Weather seems kind of crap. Not gonna lie. Alright, everything else here seems to be pretty normal. At some point, so we do have a tiny necklace of vitality, adding 5 vitality. We have 15 gunpowder and 37 bullets. We'll definitely be wanting the bullets when we start dancing with the pirates, most likely tomorrow. I think I'm going to call it here. It's possible I'll play some more tonight. I guess I have about 4 hours into the game now. But I might not play more until tomorrow. And then tomorrow night at the regular stream time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night, Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Definitely playing more Windrose, and I'll be enjoying adult leisure grog. Won't be rum. Much as I like rum, rum is a memory eraser for me when I drink it. I don't remember. Any burps in gameplay? No, I've had no problems. I mean, other than the boars kicking my ass a couple of times. I think just once today. Yeah, I had no problems in the demo either. And if anyone has any doubts about the game and any interest in the game, you can try the demo. I played the demo for 6 hours on stream a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Anyway, and it was good enough that it made my wish list. And I bought it today. It's 10% off, so it's $27 right now. And I think $30 is a really good price for it. A good, fair price for it. And they had 65,000 people playing it earlier on Steam, and the record for Skull and Bones was 2,000. Thank you, Vorp, for looking that up. So yeah, it looks like it's being successful for them. That if you've got 65,000 people playing it, and Shroud had 7,000 people watching him play it, if he's enjoying it at all, I think the game's going to be a solid success. Will it be a smash breakout hit like Valheim? I'm guessing not, because Valheim was new, and this is more polished, different setting, and different, gameplay mechanics. So, but it's not anything spectacularly new. But I am going to end it here. As always, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it very, very much. Back tomorrow at the usual time, possibly also an earlier stream, but definitely at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific. I will be enjoying leisure beverages as I play tomorrow night. But I think that's going to be it. Only things I would... only possibilities for things I might be playing other than this for the next some number of days. Super Adventure Box for Guild Wars 2 started today. Which I think is the best piece of seasonal/festival content any MMO, or probably any game, has ever put out. It's a masterpiece of game design. It's heartfelt love letter to the games that a lot of people were their first games. Games like Zelda and Mario. Now, those weren't my first games by any means, so it doesn't have that kind of deep attraction for me. But boy, it does and should for a lot of people. And you can see the love in what they've done. I'll be playing that at some point in the next few days. It's up for 2 or 3 weeks. Also, Marvel Heroes is still going to get played by me. Like I said earlier, I have almost 7 hours a day in the game since it came out 3.5 weeks ago, which is hardly rational, and yet there it is. It was 6 2/3 hours a day for the 23 or 24 days it had been out when I checked last night. So those are the likely games you'll be seeing for the immediate future. Windrose tomorrow evening at least, Super Adventure Box in Guild Wars 2, and Marvel Heroes. Again, yes, it's amazing. The thing is, it's not original. It's original that it's in Guild Wars 2. It's in an MMORPG. But it is entirely thematically derivative of those early 8-bit games, and that's what makes it so great. It's just so well done. I can't speak highly enough of it, even though it's not my favorite personally, because I just think it's an actual work of art, a real gaming work of art. I'm back tomorrow, and hopefully you will see me soon. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, and keep in mind tomorrow's hump day. After hump day, you can look forward to the weekend being closer than Monday, which is a good thing. I'm back tomorrow. Take care of yourself and